Well, good morning, everybody. Hey, this is we have a really fun and interesting thing to talk about today. Here at Azure, we have had customer requests actually for years to get product reviews. The closest we've ever got is favorites, the little heart that's on the website, and you know that isn't really very fair because the longer something's been being sold by Azure, the more hearts it gets. So we've been looking for a review system, and I'm glad to announce today that we finally have that. So you might ask, why are you so late getting reviews on your website? After all, reviews have been out there for, years, 10, 20 years in some cases. And you're absolutely right, they have. But in many cases, I have seen reviews that contain content that I would never want my children to see. Not everyone is very careful or very kind about their reviews. Now, I want reviews to be honest, what people actually think about them, but we want to protect our website from having foul language, from derogatory comments and things like that that have nothing to do with how good the product may or may not taste or act, or the quality, which is what we should be reviewing, but it gets into areas that are not family friendly. And I'm very dedicated to a family friendly website that I would never be embarrassed to have any child read. Alright, so what has changed now? Well, we've discovered that there is a company out there that has a third-party algorithm. It's called Trustpilot, and they go on and they monitor all the reviews that are coming in for the website, and any particular words or phases or inappropriate words or questionable, anything that's questionable will kick up to us to review. Now, before we could have reviewed stuff, but that just seemed like an overwhelming job. With this, 99% of you will all put on wonderful, honest reviews, which is exactly what we need. But for those few out there that are not, so we will only be monitoring those, and if the algorithm screws up, we can approve it and send it on. Otherwise, it will just delete that review from the product immediately. So with that in mind, I really want to ask all of you a favor, a really big favor. Can you help us by reviewing as many of the products that you have purchased as possible, as quickly as possible? Azure's been in business selling food for more than 34 years now. And we've also, we've had an active website for 20 plus years. So we are definitely, many years behind on product reviews as far as compared with other websites that might be out there. So the better review that you're going to get, the more accurate review, I should say, that you're going to get is from one that has more reviews. So it's more than one or two people's opinion. And I think that that is the key to help us all out. So I would like to encourage each one of you to do as many reviews as you possibly have time to do of the product that you have purchased. Very soon, we will be sending out invites for you to review all of the products that you have purchased in the last 90 days. Now that's so that it can be called a verified review. That means a review that has been verified that whoever did the review actually did in fact purchase the product. Which, obviously that's a better way to do it. We don't want competitors and stuff getting on and throwing reviews on that just because they want a product to look bad or something like that. So we want honest reviews, people who actually have purchased the product and have used it. And that makes all the difference on how useful these reviews will be. So what are the advantages of having reviews on the website? And we've been told that by hundreds of customers over the years, how much more helpful it would be if they had other customers' opinions about a particular product, especially if they're wanting to substitute something or try something new. Hey, what do other people think about it? How does it taste? How does it cook up? Can you use that on a one-to-one basis with sugar, or whatever the question might be? And those things can be right there. So that is really nice. But a couple of hidden advantages are also to help Azure source products that are more likable for the majority of our customers. So if we see a lot of bad reviews, we'll probably, hey, that product, probably we don't need to be carrying a product that everybody doesn't like. And vice versa, if we see a lot of good reviews for a product, maybe we add new items that are similar to that from the same brand, or similar bulk commodities that so we can supply a better mix of products that the majority of our customers really like. So it will help us in that way as well. Alright, so how does all of this work? Hey, so the way it'll work is that you'll be getting an email invite with all the products that you've purchased on it for the last 90 days. So simply go into the email and click on the stars. That means I'm going to rate products. And then click on products. The products then will all be listed out for you, and then you can either just simply choose the stars, or of course nicest if you can write a review. But if you don't have time to write a review for everything, go ahead and click the stars and we can come back and write a review later. We will be sending that invite out in the next few days. If for some reason you do not get an invite, or if you want to review something that you've purchased in the past but maybe you stocked up on it big time and only order it once or twice a year, and you'd like to go ahead and do a review, go ahead and just send us an email and we can send out a special invite there so that it will still be a verified review. You can also do an unverified review, but those don't hold a lot of weight typically on these. So let's make this as simple as we possibly can. In the future, after you've reviewed these products, you will be, whenever you buy something new that you haven't reviewed before, you will be getting periodic emails inviting you to review the new products that you have purchased. It won't be right away, it'll be several weeks after you've purchased the products, so you have time to try them. I mean, I don't want anybody reviewing stuff they haven't tried yet. So that kind of will be the follow-up on that. It should be just a little bit, because we won't ask you to review products that you've already reviewed. And then our partner Trustpilot that we're working with also has a service review place. So if you feel like you would like to, even though we didn't really get this for the purpose of reviewing Azure, we wanted you to be able to review the products. But if you'd like to, you can review Azure, how you feel about the service that you get from Azure. How is our customer service? How are we doing? And you're welcome to put that up there if you would like. That will show up on the internet for brand new customers in the future. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate your help with this project, and let's make Azure one step better by having these reviews available for everybody.